Hello, how is everyone today? Good? Thank you. All right. Well, I'm here today because I have to present a speech for my online professional speaking class. This will be a short 15-minute presentation. I don't really want to bore you guys too much, so I tried to pick a topic from the list my teacher gave me that you might be able to learn something from. The topic I chose was technology and communication. Now I'm going to ask a few questions before I get started. How many of you own a computer? All right. Does anybody have a smartphone? Like one of these telephones? No? Have you ever used either one of those things? You used your computer at all? Yeah, a little bit? All right. Well, I'm about to tell you a little bit about is the different kinds of the newer technology, how technology can help the communication process, and some tips to help you with some newer technological communication. And in my textbook for this class, it says the word technology might be the wrong word to use. This is because technology is always improving and it's always changing, and there's no fixed set meaning attached to the word. The words my textbook uses are new media, and the word media is plural for medium, and a medium is the things that we use to exchange information or pass information from one person to another. So the phrase new media is newer ways or things that we use to pass information from one person to another. So what are some of these new media? Now I am from what my textbook calls Generation Y. That pretty much just means that I grew up with the new media and the new technology, and I'm kind of naturally dependent on it. I've had a cell phone since I was 16 years old, driving my first car, and I've been using the internet practically since I could spell the word internet. So now I'll show you, for those of you who don't already know, what some of these new types of media are. So let's start with computers. You guys, some of you know what the computers are. This one's called a laptop right here, and it's just a portable computer. It's a device that passes information from one person to another. After the presentation, if you want, you can come up and try it out and see how it works and stuff. On computers, people can play games like poker or mahjong or whatever with other people that either live right next door to you or they could live on the other side of the planet. So business people can prepare presentations on computers, and people can write letters to each other and all that stuff. Next one, smartphones. Have you guys ever seen a smartphone? Yeah, people use them all the time, like in the restaurants and stuff. It's a device also that passes information. I would pass mine around for you guys to look at, but the screen's a little smash. So Joanne, if you want to kind of show them yours and show them how it works. How the screen is a touch screen and everything. These devices are called smartphones because they're basically a mobile telephone that's a smaller version of a computer, and you can fit it in your pocket. So it's more convenient than lugging around these big laptops and stuff. So next I'm going to talk about what the smartphones and what the computers use to connect people. It's called the internet. And this is the single thing that's connected the whole world at the press of a button. The internet is something you can access through a computer or smartphone and basically learn anything you want to know. It's a network that can access and see anything at any time. Part of the internet that has gained popularity with the communication world is social media. Websites like Facebook and Twitter and MySpace.
Can't hear her.
Sorry. They're all popular because they connect people. If you were to sign up for a Facebook account, you could add friends or family members that also have a Facebook account. So how can these technologies help communication? Well, as I was saying, it creates more opportunities for interaction. How many people have relatives or friends that live further away than you can go travel and see them? Yeah? Yeah? Right. Well, the new media I mentioned can enable you to talk and interact with your grandkids and your friends and your children that live further away on a regular basis. For example, on Facebook, if you sign up for an account and your friends and family sign up too, you can send electronic messages and put up pictures and see pictures that they put up, and you can see what's going on in their lives. I actually used to live in Tennessee when I was a little girl, and I have a friend that lives there still, and recently he put up Halloween pictures from when we were toddlers, and it was fun to relive those happy memories, and I could also see now what he's doing these days and what he looks like and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There are other sites like Skype, I think I heard someone say Skype, yeah, where you can actually talk to someone through video. These new media also allow for actual exchange. A lot of media like television and radio, they only allow one pathway for information. You can sit and watch the news, but you can't ask questions to your television about the news, or you can listen to the radio, but you can't ask the radio who's singing the song. But on the internet, you can ask those questions. These advancements in opportunities for communication have expanded the amount of time that's used to exchange the information as well. For example, we used to have to write out letters, we used to have to write out our bills and information on paper and then send it through the post. Now, if we want to, we can use the internet to send electronic mail, email, pay our bills, and exchange vital information in a matter of seconds. If you go to the grocery store and forget what you have to get, you can send a quick text message on your smartphone, or call somebody really quick on your smartphone and ask what it was you had to pick up. And if you don't want a conversation overheard, you can send a message to someone and communicate them without bothering other people around you. Shopping is made easier as well. You can get on the internet and purchase items without actually going to the store. You can even see what other people think of those products before you buy them, because you can write reviews and stuff on different things. So I also want to give you guys some tips on communicating with technology. There can be some dangers in the technological world. Like when you're on the internet, it's unwise to click on advertisements because they could cause other websites to pop up, or they could put a virus on your computer. And a virus is kind of like a sickness for a computer. And people can attach these viruses to advertisements or sometimes even email. So I advise not to click on email that you aren't sure who it's from, because if you click on it, it'll cause the virus to come in. So computers can be expensive equipment, so you don't want them to get those viruses. Another tip for using media is to avoid all capital letters when writing. So I'll give you an example. Hope you can read this. It says, "Do you know what I'm saying?" And I'm just normal lettering and everything. But if I write it in all caps, you kind of see the difference. So this one, it just sounds kind of like a normal question, like asking if they understand what you're saying. And then this one sounds like they're yelling at you and asking you like, "Hey, do you know what I'm saying?" Like it's just a little more intense. And the language seems more frustrating or demanding. And sometimes it's best to just avoid all capital letters. My last tip I'm going to present is to manage usage with the new medias. Once you get to know how to use these instruments and know what to do with them, it can be very easy to use them all the time. I've had issues with this. When I first got my phone, it was always in my hands and always in my face constantly. I always wanted to see what was going on. And you have to remember to actually interact with actual people as well, and to go outside and move around. And because sitting in front of your computer for a long time can be bad for your joints and sitting around doing nothing. That's why a lot of the new games that come out, have sensors on them, so players have to move around in order to play. Some of you have played the Wii bowling, I know, and that's an example of a healthier way of using the new media. In conclusion, technology and communication can go hand in hand and help people out. There are newer technologies, or new media as we've been calling it, that include computers, smartphones, and the internet. Technology can help communication by allowing more opportunities to interact with other people, allowing more information to be exchanged, and a faster way to communicate. I also mentioned some tips to help you communicate and effectively use this new media. I encourage any questions and would like to invite you to use the computer or smartphone that I brought if you'd like to do so. Thanks for your time today, and I hope the rest of coffee hour is great. Thank you very much.